So I'm trying to achieve preload on my pinion gear bearings. So I have my car up on jack stands. I can't afford those nice hoists, but I had to make a few special tools. I'll just describe them as I go along. But right now I'm really close. If I'm not at 16 foot-pounds, I'm really close. I believe I'm already at. So my beam scale, I marked it. So it'd be easy for me to see the beam go past what I'm looking for. Right now I'm pretty close. I'm pretty close right now. Let's see. Get a better view here. So I had to make a few special tools to achieve this, and to let you know, I had once gone over the 28 foot-pounds. It's recommended, and I said, what's wrong with it? But as soon as I was driving around, because I set it all up, I was driving around, and I'd hear click, 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 click. So I know the bearings was just too tight. But I'm gonna take you along. It's about 5-10 minutes, but I'll try to get this done as fast as possible. So I kind of get this aimed down. Any bolt on the companion flange. I got a piece of angle iron, and I bolt the angle iron. I bolt the angle iron to the companion flange. And I don't want to damage my my floor, concrete floor. So I gotta put a piece of flat stock under my angle iron, so when the pressure pushes down, it doesn't crack my concrete floor. But I got that there. I'll rotate this. I'll rotate the companion flange, because there's a lip on the companion flange, and the lip will sit under the angle iron, so it's another way that it'll stop. Okay, so right there, up against the lip. Now, what I do is I use a come along, and I bolt it along side the sway bar. The sway bar, there's a nut under there. Use a come along, and the come along will turn let me see. I bent my first breaker bar is a 1/2 inch, because you have to put so much pressure on it. So I got a 3/4. 3/4 breaker bar, and it doesn't bow at all. My 1/2 inch had a very bad bow, and it finally broke. But so I have my breaker bar, and I have my other torque wrench. So I got two different sockets, same sockets, but it takes the time of putting a socket on and off. So what I'll do is I have my breaker bar here, and just breaker bar here, and it sits like that. But I made a pipe, and I put a bolt through it, so the breaker bar doesn't slide all the way through. See, it stops. So what that does is I'm able to put that there, and with my come along, I'll put the hook in the bottom. See how the hook sits in the bottom? Second pull. Second pull. But what I noticed was I was rounding my nuts on my pinion, because the breaker bar wouldn't stay straight, and it like bow out and everything. So what I did was I made me a little tool which kind of holds the breaker bar and the socket in place, and it works really good, because after I made it, I've never had the problem of rounding nuts. But what I did was a piece of flat stock, and then I had to adjust to get the height. So I added another piece, but I put a bolt in it, and that bolt will sit here. So if I got my socket in there, and I know that that's square on my socket, then I'll add my piece, and then I'll slide it down till the nut hits it, and I know that should be square. Then I use clamps. I use 2 clamps that'll hold it in place. So there's 2 reasons for this glove. This glove will help me tighten up my clamps farther, and also my come along is not brand new, so the cable is frayed. So there's a lot of strands that has been cutting me up. But so I got that there, and I got that there. I know that'll fit. So that there. That's that. Yeah, that'll work. Slide that in there. I just need to go a few more inch pounds, so I don't have to do a full stroke on this. Okay. See if I can position you where you're out of the way, but I'm still able to do my thing. Okay. Make sure my nut's in. Take out my slack. Okay. Okay. See if I set you lower. Okay. Like I say, you gotta go slow. So I got no problem checking it out. Let's move you back a bit. And then I'll use my glove for my tool. So those frayed lines don't go through my skin. Where you guys going?
Is the thing open? If you have no slipper, you not coming. Hurry, go. Mom, why did you come? Why? Why did you come? Let us go.
I need to go a little bit more. I didn't achieve what I wanted to. Besides making this video for you guys. All right.